I triple check the stove or the door lock before I leave the house. I must have OCD. We've heard someone jokingly say this often. But the truth is, obsessive compulsive disorder is not something to joke about. It's not a quirk. It's not being neat or organized. It's a relentless, often terrifying mental illness that takes over people's lives. Hi, I'm Mr. Lockerbie, and I've spent time learning what OCD really is. Not just from articles and studies, but from people who live with it every day. I know, because I am one of them. Today I want to inform you that OCD is more than a personal trait. It's a misunderstood disorder that deserves our awareness, our empathy, and actions. Why should we care? Because someone you know might be suffering in silence. And the way we talk about OCD can make a big difference. So, where are we going with this? What OCD it really looks like. The harmful myths we keep repeating, and how we can change the conversation for the better. What OCD really looks like. OCD involves intrusive and unwanted thoughts, obsessions, and the compulsion people perform to try to ease their anxieties. It's not like things that's tidy. It's being afraid that if you don't turn the lights on or off, someone's going to die. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, about 2.3% of U.S. adults will experience OCD in their lifetime. It's exhausting and often isolating. But if it's so serious, why don't people take it seriously? The myths are damaging. You've probably heard someone say, I'm OCD. I know, because I've done it many times, making a joke, making a humor out of it. Because he liked color-coded notes. That joke might not seem harmless, but it's not. I am a student at Eastern Kentucky University who struggles with mental disorder. I am constantly terrified about if I left the doors unlocked or something, left something on, such as a stove. Going through this causes me to forget things that are important to me. I'm too worried about what if moments. My compulsion sometimes involves hours of mental checking and reassurance seeking. But I stayed silent for years because I was afraid that they would brand me as crazy. Or at least they wouldn't understand. When we reduce OCD to being neat freaks, we erase people's pain and struggles. So what can we do about it? Change the conversations. We start by listening, by using accurate languages, by challenging stereotypes when we hear them. OCD can be treated with therapy, sometimes medication, but people need to feel safe to ask for help. We also advocate for better mental health, education, support, and even insurance coverage. So let's recap this. OCD is a serious disorder, not a personality quirk. The stereotypes we spread make it harder for people to get help, and we have the power to change that narrative. Next time you hear someone joke, "I am so OCD," pause. Ask yourself, are we making light of something deeply painful for others? Let's make our words a source of support and not a stigma. Thank you.